I think the key message is that nothing is more important for our society than for higher educational institutions to be effective. And when we know methods that make higher education institutions far more effective than they are today, we simply cannot tolerate as a society for universities to keep doing what they've been doing before. And I hope that we got that across clearly.
It is that education system and education institutions must have the flexibility to cater to the individual learner. Every individual learner is different, whether it's a school kid or a university student or working adult. Each one has different learning style, different needs, and need a different way of learning, and perhaps to integrate that with a life experience. So very often education systems, the focus is on volume and efficiency, and the individual sometimes get lost. So the good news from today's discussion at the forum is that with technology, with more diverse education landscape, now individuals can really tailor education and learning journey to his or her own need. That's the main message I get from the forum today. Thank you.
The major point that I would like to have expressed today is that the changing economy, the digital economy that we have, is altering the students that are flowing into higher education and the expectations that they have to have when they're coming out the other end. And this will force dramatic changes in the way we teach, who we teach, how we teach, and what we teach. And those things will lead to major disruptions in higher education.
How important it is to create a learning environment where children they are encouraged to get passion for lifelong learning and exploring, and then having compassion, empathy, cooperational skills, and how they can apply all they have learned in different occasions.
The key message should be to enable and allow people to take alternative paths for their education. So a lot of young people, when they think about education, they're very fixated on just that one path because there's not enough exposure. And I think it's really important, whether you're a parent or you're an educator or you're a business person, is to provide more opportunities for young people to take alternative paths for their education, and also just enabling them to do so.
It has been a very interesting discussion today, and I think my main takeaway is that there is no silver bullet, there is no easy solution to how we change our education system. It is continual change we will have to look at, and we have to make sure our education system is diverse enough to encompass different pathways.
One of my key takeaways is definitely thinking about how to disrupt traditional ways of the educational system. We need to embrace more conversations surrounding such a topic, and definitely not all goes into just talking and not having any action done. How can we get out from those conversations to actually apply it in today's real life scenario? And also, thinking about embracing external factors and thinking about certain concepts such as innovation, critical thinking, problem solving, all of which resonates deeply within me because I'm actually leading my university's first initiative focused on cultivating innovation capabilities with an emphasis on computational and critical thinking. So how can we better translate that such that graduates from universities are able to succeed in these industries nowadays that are looking out even for different skills apart from hard skills, but soft skills that makes yourself stand out from other graduates. Thank you.
I think it's very heartening to learn that so far, as far as I can hear from the various speakers and so forth, and even questions from the audience, that people recognize the need to change. Okay. I guess change is the only constant today, and I guess in the educational field is somewhat a bit overdue in terms of changes. Changes has already happened to various industry. You see like what's happening to Uber, hitting the taxi industry, Airbnb, hotel reservations. Even the banks are being attacked big time, by fintech, by Bitcoin, by PayPal, Alipay, and so forth. So education is one area, as I alluded to earlier, will be disrupted big times. And I'm very heartened to hear that in general, the public, the specialists in this field are really recognizing this need to change and transform?
Well, I think the main takeaway that we can, go away with is that we must always be prepared to change. Yeah. So for students, I always say that they must be resilient and be adaptable. Be adaptable because the world will change, very much, and if you don't change, there goes, our ability to adapt and to change. Yeah.
I think it's really about R&R, having the resilience as well as the responsiveness to what is happening towards the whole nation as well as the whole world, because we are all going to be globalized citizens and we need the skills and the competency and the attitude that will stand on its good state, whether we are in Singapore or anywhere in the world.
I think my key takeaway from today is that it's all about curiosity. It's about curiosity about the world outside, what's going on in the various different education systems around the world. It's also about curiosity about the world inside. How can we evolve our mindsets and learn more as educators? How can we unblock our mental barriers and be more open-minded and even dare to experiment more?